Hi Gemini, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your April 5th through the 12th tarot check for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if that's you, you're in the right spot, and I'm so glad to have you here with me. It's great to co-create, and it's just fun to stay connected, isn't it? So thanks to everyone who's subscribed and been watching, liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. I really appreciate you. And if you're new, I'd love to have you as a subscriber and hit the bell if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, which is about once a week. So next week I'm going to bring you a mid-month tarot check, and then later in the month I'm going to give you a seasonal check, which will cover May, June, July, and August for all Gemini here. So here we go. I've already done your cards twice. I've read this twice and I kept getting calls, so I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And so I'm redoing your reading now for the third time. Must not have been the right energy. I don't know. Here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I actually liked both of the other readings, but anyway, we're going to go day by day, you guys. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we go into Thursday, Friday. Interesting, you've got 4 major arcana here. Saturday, a 5th one, and then Sunday, King of Cups. All right, so you do have at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to give you these two. You've got the 3 of Swords here with the 9 of Cups. You've got Cancer, Aquarius. You've got Water, Earth, Taurus, Fire, and Air. So, you know, Sunday, you're about moving forward here. And I actually think in one of the readings I did, I know this came up before. So it's an energy that's meant for you, Gemini. All right, it's Cancer energy. And it's definitely, like I said, you're coming into your power here. It's also a 7. And so I do feel like there's a bit of a fortunate energy here with this. You know, it's like I said, it's about moving forward. But it's with stability. So if you've had some uncertainty, which who hasn't at this point, right? If I've had some uncertainty, what do you mean? Of course you have. But it's like a major journey of sense of self, a self-determination of, it's like your whole life map is being affected by some choices, but in a good way. You know, you take a leap of faith. If there's been part of you where you've been ruminating and not sure what to do, start to go towards action. Take that leap of faith, because, you know, your destiny is all about moving forward. You're in flow. And this too is like being on the path to spiritual perfection, okay? So very nice way to start off on Sunday. Monday, you have the Hierophant here. And this is about change, okay? It's all about structure, authority. It's also about education. So for those of you who have been unclear, if you are a teacher or you work in the field of education and things have been really hanging out there, you may be getting more information about how to proceed, what to do, how to stay connected, how to do distance learning if you've not been doing that. Too, if you're a student, there may be more information and direction about distance learning. But I do feel like for those of you on the love front, it's this very stable Taurus energy. And the Hierophant also too, the Hierophant holds up their hand, you know, and it's not like talk to the hand because the rest of me ain't listening. It's not like that, as much as they're saying, be still, just be still and know. Know that you're being divinely guided and we're all on the right path, okay? You are definitely, there's like an energy here of you're moving towards greatness with that Chariot, and then you go into the Hierophant, and then into the 9 of Pentacles here. This again, you've got financial stability here on Tuesday. So you may find, and I had this in your last reading that got interrupted. It wasn't this card, but it was the same meaning. Things are paying off where you were conservative or responsible with money in some way. This also too may be a service that you paid for, where you get a refund back because they're not able to do the service, and you do get money back. So I do feel like you've got some money coming in. And especially too with that Nine of Cups, because you've got the Nine of Cups and you've got later on here the Star, which are both about wish fulfillment. So on Wednesday, this is about gaining momentum in your power, which I love with the Chariot. It's like kind of this take no prisoners, but not in a stern way. It's like, just, I know what to do, and it's very succinct, and it's just you're very well communicated, and it makes a lot of sense. As far as a relationship, I definitely think for some of you, you have somebody that's fairly new on the horizon here, somebody that's newly started there's love here. That's as plain as I can say it. There's love here, and it's serious. If it doesn't feel like, well, it's not that serious right now, it's going to be, I'll tell you that. You can just feel it, and the cards say it too, but you can definitely feel it. I think some of you are a little bit gun shy with it, but you don't need to be. This is somebody stable and nurturing and a good person. They're not playing any games. They're not hiding anything from you. Somebody here has had a lot of relationships where they've had to look over the person's shoulder. Like, I'm seeing like somebody going through somebody's car, and because they were hiding stuff and you knew it, but you didn't know how to get out of it, or you were in it so deep you didn't know what else to do. And it was like you wanted to find that one smoking gun to go, okay, I can finally get out of this mess. You're not going to need that with this person. They're not hiding anything. They don't see any value in that. But so for Thursday here, again, this is wish fulfillment. There's real love here. And I also feel like with money, even though we're in a recession, you actually are going to be stable with money. You've got some things coming forward here that are going to be bringing you freedom. I love it when these two show up together, the two nudes. I had this for somebody last time. It was the Star, the World, and the Sun. It was like the, nudist colony in the reading here. So that's Thursday. Friday, you've got the Empress, which is, again, there's, like I said, there's new coming in, new. But this is a time of great growth and expansion. This also, too, is representative of spring. So I do feel like the good stuff that you have in this is right now. It's not going to be 3 months from now. It's like right now. Things will be taking a turn. You're just surrounded by love. When you see the Empress show up, she's Venus. She's the mother of the tarot. But again, where I get this energy of this other person, they also have, like I said, the best interest of everyone in mind. So any sneaky stuff that you've had in the past, you could have some sneaky ex try to return. That's not the energy I'm getting. They might try, but that is not the person that you're supposed to be with forever and always and all that good stuff. You also, too, you have the conclusion of a cycle. So like I said, if you've had some relationships where the people are shady, that is going to be done. You have, this is all about manifestation. This is truly about having your heart's desire. That wreath that surrounds her, and she's the dancer of the tarot, it's all about victory and success, Gemini. And you've earned it. I feel like you've put in your dues. You've been honest and you've been forthright. And, those things are coming to fruition for you now. So by Sunday, you got a big cup of love here with the King of Cups. And this is somebody who is mature. They are loving, they love you, and they want to go the distance. This is somebody who really wants to see a future with you. And I don't feel like there's like this anxiety. There's not this frenetic, let's hurry up and get out of this quarantine so we can go dancing off into the sunset together. I don't feel like there's that kind of pressure. Like, there's no anxiety around this. It's just very nice energy coming forward. But, ultimately you have wish fulfillment. And this Three of Swords here, I feel like with that, it's more of a protective kind of a thing, like feeling a little bit protective of your heart because you have been hurt by people who weren't trustworthy. But I don't feel like it's this new energy. This was somebody from the past. And you can lay that down. You don't have to. It's like we all carry a cross, and some of us learn how to lay it down quicker. We learn how to just let go of it because our wounds don't serve us. Sometimes we use those as somewhat of a social currency. We use those to show that we're approachable, that we've been hurt. So, you know, here's who I am. Be careful around me because this hurts me and I don't ever want this again. So you've been warned, you've been told, don't do those things again. And it's like we bring it with us when we do that. We bring that vibrational mix with us, and you don't want that. So this is like, again, it's wish fulfillment, but it's total reciprocity. I feel like whoever you have coming in, it's going to be very balanced, mature, and grounded. You know, this is soulmate energy. I won't put those unwanted ingredients in my pie. I love this card. Imagine yourself as a chef in an extremely well-stocked kitchen where there are many ingredients that are not appropriate for your creation, but you feel no discomfort about their existence. You simply utilize the ingredients that will enhance your creation, and you leave the ingredients that are not appropriate for your creation out of your pie. Okay, so it's like this. When you're cooking, if you're making an apple pie, and there's hot sauce in the kitchen, you don't get rid of the hot sauce because you're afraid it's going to get in the pie. You just focus on getting the things that you want. And that's kind of the same thing when we use our thoughts in order to create a physical reality. When thoughts become things, we focus on the things that make us feel good, and guess what? Those come into our reality. So I love this reading for you, and I love you so much, Gemini, and I will be back in a week.